Done.
Sheesh. Sweet, I like that same dynamic. Back.
Let's stop watching that.
More slow. Bullet time, Carl dance.
Every one of these shakes is a step like that. We'll own this weekend.
Can we have so many steps? Cheater.
No, there's it's sharp. It's still sharp.
Is it time, Graham?
Teeth are sharp. It is. I'm gonna get out of here right now.
Is it time?
It's time.
All right, let's do this.
I want to be here for this.
I'm gonna go home and go to bed.
So where would you like me positioned for my adventure?
I think you should sit there.
All right, I shall sit here.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. Warm in that.
So just a quick review. I bet you even Liz and I could figure out what these rules are for the Newlywed Game as they panic and get themselves organized.
Get off the sidelines.
You guys ready?
Ooh, I'm excited for this.
Are you ready?
Oh yeah. No,
So how it goes is I think we're gonna have all the boys first.
Okay.
So we sit where? We in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we should have everybody pair up so everybody recognizes, and we'll send the girls off to the silent booth while we ask the boys the questions. They will have to guess what their spouses have answered.
We're missing at least one boy. We're missing a beige.
We're missing a B.
Come in, is he?
I thought we told you. I thought he said he was going to be here.
Excuse me, we must do a check to make sure we found
Where's
all
Ashton
our
Kara?
Back
newlyweds.
there.
Here.
Come
I'm
on,
right here!
come on
You're supposed to be up here. This
over.
may only be a 5-person.
Yeah, Beach and Heather.
And
You're
Tally
missing-
is also not here.
You're missing a towel.
I'm
Alright.
I'm
No,
missing
Tally's
a-
nearby.
Yeah, she's
But
just
the
outside.
girls are supposed to leave, I think.
No, but you should line up with your partner so everybody recognizes. And then we have to get a promise from you.
Default.
James, could you produce this TV show?
Okay.
Please, James.
The yada, anything about donations and stuff to next year's event is not going to be read until after this one. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it might be looked at, but it will not be responded to at all.
All right, so we are here today to play the Newlywed Game. Even though not everybody here is newlywed or even wed at all, but that's fine. That doesn't matter. So we have
Team Sin.
We have Team Sin
It's already trending.
with Cori and Ian.
Oh no.
We have Team.
And Ashton Kara.
Yeah, I'm getting there. We have Team Most Recently Married, Graham and Kathleen. Team
Yeah.
Most Recently Married besides Graham and Kathleen, myself, and Ashley. Team Married
The longest.
Jer and Tally. And Team Sin 2.
Team Sin.
Electric Boogaloo.
Sin it to
Kara
win
and
it.
Ashton.
I
Team
like-
Sin harder.
I like sin it to win it.
Oh, I like it.
All right, so what we're going to do is...
We are going to make all these lovely ladies go and find a place where you can watch what's going on in
just
here.
go down
Sounds
to
like
the...
nowhere.
Go.
Yeah, just go to the far end.
No.
Hey, engineer.
We won't go-
No
let's-
listening.
Could you cue up some like Newlywed Game theme music or something like that
Like
as well?
the theme song.
Like, yeah, yeah. All right, so girls get out.
Get out.
The boys will be asked
We
at
got
least
this.
questions
We got
is the
this.
idea.
Okay, we got this
Come on,
covered.
James.
So I thought I'd wear my Vegas pants and my Ask Me How to Get Lucky t-shirt that my brothers made me wear all summer long,
Nice.
because I feel it's appropriate for this. So I've got better props this time.
Hooray.
So you guys are all gonna need some cardboard. 2 each, actually. 2 for you,
That's good.
2
That's
for
good.
you,
I like where you're going.
2 for you. Oh, and I guess I should be passing out markers here, James. You're such a good production assistant. Keep passing those along. Ashton, what color marker do you want?
Oh, no pink.
Can't help you. You're gonna have to pass it along.
Yeah.
So after some careful consideration based on some of the excellent questions from last year, we have in this envelope the questions for this year. Now, because we've gone up in volume of newlyweds or sinners, depending on how you look at it,
Newly sinners.
You've been singing for a while.
Yeah.
we've decided not to ask quite so many questions.
All right.
Now, last year, this got pretty good. You know, they got a little nervous, and just for, reminder that Ian and Cori won last year.
That's right.
Oh, sorry, engineer's telling me I need to use the mic. Are you ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do we have the newlywed music to start us off? Just to put us in the mood?
All right.
Oh, Herb Alford.
Is that her mom?
Oh, absolutely. And the Tijuana
And the
brass.
Tijuana Brass.
All right, let's hear question 1.
Okay, question number 1. Now, for a review on the rules, I'm gonna ask you the question. You're gonna write down what you think your beloved is gonna say.
Yeah.
All right? Question number 1. What is your wife or fellow sinners' favorite Simpson episode?
Hey, James, what's your favorite Simpsons episode?
What's yours?
What is their favorite Simpsons episode?
That's the question.
For the ladies.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Right, and so it's what do they think we're gonna say is our favorite?
You're-
We're saying what's
Their favorite.
Yeah, what's their favorite?
So you say what their favorite is, and then we will ask them
You're
what their
trying to
actual favorite is, and then
Understand
we'll
how
compare
your
those answers.
spouse's importance of these things is.
I think while they're stuck with that, I'm gonna go see what their wives and girlfriends are up to.
Oh, that's good, because they're probably sweating out there somewhere.
Okay, this is an important question.
Yes,
Are they going to be forced to give an answer, even if their answer is
yes. Yes, they will be forced.
yes?
They
Okay.
will be forced, yes.
So they have to pick an episode.
They have to pick
Okay.
an episode.
What if they can't?
What if they,
Gentlemen, this is like the Disney princesses from last year.
Yeah.
Were you forced to write down an answer?
Yeah, but at least they knew the princesses.
But Ian and
Well,
Corey
and
got a
also
point
Ian
on
thinks
I
no.
don't do that.
Yeah, they got null was the
So
answer.
they're being forced. Yeah, but we're accepting like the one with this. Joke,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It may not have to be
No, I need to know the
named
episode
correctly.
name and number.
And
Season.
Season and
special
when-
guests.
when it first aired.
Whether Conan was involved.
Yes.
Yeah.
We will allow, if it was such and such was the guest and the rest of us in the room feel like you've nailed it, we'll give you the point. Now, are you done panicking? James is on to his second card, in case anybody else has noticed that.
All right. Well, you have 30 seconds.
Well, hold on.
No one said this would be easy.
No,
Liz, did we
but
say
no
this would be
pressure.
easy?
But this does reflect
No
on the
one said
rest
it would
of
be
your
hard
future of
either.
your relationship.
All right.
Too
I
hard.
think I got it.
Okay.
She said.
You said.
Was it?
I think you got it. James can see.
Have we got it? Has everybody written something down on their card? Because that is the important part
Yep.
here. All right, so on to an equally easy question.
Yes.
Nobody said it'd be easy. Says F4.
The equally easy question. Now, this is a situational question. I tried to think of something easier for you to answer. So you only have to put down A, B, C, or D.
Okay.
Okay? So this is the situation. Then you're going to get 4 choices
Okay.
of how to respond. So here we go. You've come upon your wife and she's sound asleep in a pool of her own drool. What do you do? A, post it to social media. B, draw a cat face on her in permanent marker. C, decide it's finally time to do the ice bucket challenge. And D, call their mother.
Those are your only choices.
This is what I think
This is
I
what
should do, or what is
You've come upon your wife.
Okay.
But
this is
they're gonna see those answers.
Yeah.
So, and they're gonna
This
get
is the
them.
complicated
So
part. It
they're
was
gonna-
complicated
to be
last
clear,
year too.
you're asking them what they think we will do.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
And we can just write.
Correct.
Can we run through them again?
Absolutely.
Social media.
Once again, you've come upon your wife, sound asleep in a pool of her own drool. That's important. Does she think that A, you post to social media? That B, you draw a cat face on her in permanent marker? C, you decide it's finally time to do the ice bucket challenge? Or D, you call her mother? James got that one pretty fast.
Yeah, I mean.
That's fine.
All of the above.
A, B,
Hey.
C.
We weren't trying to make this last forever. That's why we went for the multiple guest ones,
Alright,
right?
should we bring them in?
So we should bring the girls in if they shouldn't be able to hear me say that. So I should be able to send somebody.
I like this.
We shall see what ensues.
Seems
Clearly
like
B.
It seems like the best bet for that one would be, if you're going for maximum comedy potential, would be well, I'll say after.
Yeah. Okay, so chat, you need to stop putting answers down. You need to just play along. These girls don't know.
Or
What?
we'll make Andrew stand in front of them.
What?
Do we need to turn off the chat?
It's stand in front
You
of
might
your.
need to turn off the chat. We did that last year.
Where's
what?
the?
Just
Oh, no.
if you just drag the
Oh, okay.
here.
Sorry, there's
I got
some
it. Here,
technical
I'll just-
thing
Sorry,
beyond
chat.
my
We're not
drag
gonna look
this.
at you for a minute.
Oh, thank
We
you,
know you're
Andrew.
there.
There
This
we
is gonna be
go.
amazing.
Okay,
'cause
sit
I
near
can sit
your
right here.
near your
Yeah.
spouse.
Should we bring in the theme song music for us to enter to?
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh,
Can
can
we
we
cue
use
the
our own
theme
music?
song?
Can we?
I have.
Yes, chat. Only 2 questions. I'm sorry. There will be more.
Go.
Don't worry.
Then they get 2 questions.
Oh yes.
There will be more questions.
No peeking.
I was wondering what Tally was making out there.
That's for you.
Okay.
I don't like mine very much.
You want to trade that?
I would like to, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, just sit down in front of you. Thinking that's it.
No, you can't see.
He doesn't want. I love
Can you
I love
see
how you
Kara
were
and Ashton?
book ended by sinners on either side.
So for clarity, we decided to help you guys understand how this goes. Cori and Ian are sinners.
As in they live together and they are not married.
Well, yeah. Kathleen and Graham have recently gotten married. James and
like how this
Ashley have
judgment
also recently gotten married.
Such is tradition.
Tally and Jer have been married the longest. And
how long? It was a year in June, so a year and a half.
Pro tip: living in sin is the bomb.
Ashton
We
and
all tried it
Kara
first.
are
It's
also
way cheaper.
sinners. Now, if we're confused with the sinners, I believe that you are now the Johnson Street sinners.
Don't be creepy.
And what is this street that you might live on?
Lougheed?
The Lougheed sinners. Just so
Are
we
you
can
guys
keep
gonna have
them
a
straight.
There'll be fairy rides involved. It's gonna be awesome.
Ooh, another knife fight.
Yeah. So, lovely ladies, your men have answered questions to the best of their ability. Some of them have struggled.
I believe in you, Graham.
Thanks.
Some of them may have gotten it right.
I appreciate that.
I think we're going to let the previous winners start this year. Not to put any pressure on them, but, you know, maybe to help some of the people at the other end of the couch.
Your ears are
I don't need
open.
no help.
Hey now.
All right. So, on the cards, they've written the answer that they think you're going to say, Cori. Got that? That's the
I need
premise.
to figure out the edges.
So, here we go.
Oh, wow, I totally didn't
What
know
is
this was-
your, not his, your favorite Simpsons episode?
One of the Halloween ones.
May we see the card, please?
The monorail episode.
Oh, that would be not a point.
That is not a Halloween episode.
And now, Kathleen, you've had a little advantage, and you're a smart little cookie over there, so I know you've been thinking hard. So what is your favorite Simpsons episode?
I think Graham knows I don't really watch a lot of The Simpsons.
Doesn't matter.
So I think he would say,
That's not an acceptable answer.
There must
Alright,
be
so
an
I have
answer.
to
You
pick.
have to pick an episode.
He
of
had to
Simpsons.
choose the Disney princess last year despite great pains to himself.
well, yeah, but last year one of the acceptable answers was give no answer.
Yeah, but not this year.
Oh.
No, not this year.
Well, that's stupid though.
Why make it easy?
Oh, are you gonna fight with us? Negative 1 point.
See my Newlywed
I did-
Game lawyer.
I did say she was very smart, and we knew that would be the
Yeah,
issue.
you were discussed when we were
I
coming up
don't
with
know.
questions.
I literally actually don't think I can name a title of The Simpsons episode.
But it can be that one episode with the thing.
Yeah.
With the thing,
Oh, the
you can do the thing.
Do you remember anything from any Simpsons episode?
Did you watch? Did you not grow up in the '80s? Like I was pretty sure all you guys grew up in the '80s.
No, 90s.
Well, that's
Oh.
when Simpsons was on as well.
Also, some of us didn't really get
Yeah,
to
The
watch
Simpsons
it.
is
Alright.
still
Some
hard.
of us were not allowed
I
to
don't
watch
know.
The Simpsons.
Exactly.
Probably, I don't know what. Like, I'm literally picking something at random here.
Alright.
We knew that.
Do it.
Probably.
Monorail episode?
We have a point.
That is love.
That's
Because-
amazing.
Because I knew that she wouldn't have an answer, but if pressed, would think of, I don't know, probably the monorail episode.
Wow.
Now, James, are you feeling that lucky?
No.
You're not. The lovely and talented Miss Ashley,
Hello.
Mrs. Ashley.
Hello. I was never allowed to watch The Simpsons growing up,
Aww.
so I don't know.
They
that,
talked about it in the playground. I know they did.
No. Yeah, no, I was never allowed to watch it, so I didn't watch an episode until him. And so I honestly could not name one other than the ones that have been previously named.
Is that your
the-
final answer?
Yes.
That's not the right answer. I was hoping you were going to go with the smart ass answer, which is the one with Homer.
Also a good episode.
Yeah.
Good gamble, James.
Yeah.
A really good
I almost went
gamble.
with I Am Evil Homer because you referenced it recently on feedback.
Alright.
Are you ready, Jer?
I mean, I'm ready as I'm ever going to be.
She also was not allowed to watch The Simpsons? Our cultural reference may have.
I don't think we got the channel it was on.
Is that-
I'm out basic cable. I'd like to point out I was allowed to watch The Simpsons, so this is not necessarily.
And you chose not to.
I was allowed
Well,
on
I-
Halloween. The thing is, I watched a lot of them.
Those are the worst ones.
Good one, Cori.
So, Mulk.
Go for it, Jer. What would Tally say? Or sorry, excuse me, the other way
You
around.
can answer, that's
Excuse me, got that backwards. Tally,
Okay.
if you had to play along on this silly game and come up
Right.
with a silly answer.
I didn't watch The Simpsons. I never
To see
got
what's
to,
on his card.
and I've only seen a few episodes in my adult life, and I don't specifically remember what episodes we watched together because there were a couple. But wasn't there a musical episode? I'm betting if we watched a musical episode, that's the one he picked for me.
Well,
I actually just broke the rules and said, I don't think Tally can identify an episode.
Oh.
I mean, I can't
Do we have
name
an
it.
official
I assume there was
scorekeeper?
one.
Is that like half a quarter?
Can I call
Cheating.
bull crap
It's
on
cheating.
that?
If we had
Since you
given.
told us they would
It's
have to pick
qualified.
an
Okay,
episode.
sure, let's call bullshit
It's a
on
tough
that, and
crowd,
then you
right?
don't get your point.
What? Why?
Okay.
Dissent,
Moving on.
dissent.
We have one more on the Simpsons question.
One more and then we're out of this.
Again, can't name a Simpsons episode.
Well, who knew
Probably
all the
haven't
girls would know
watched
nothing?
Any,
Sorry.
but I'm gonna go with an answer similar to Tally's. In that I think there is a musical parody episode. So if I can answer one of the musical episodes, I will answer that.
Let's see what your man said.
That's the same thing as Jer.
I have no idea.
So we have two
So you
cheaters.
two broke the rules.
So,
Yep.
to be fair,
I don't think,
Still no
I don't
points.
think it was clear to them.
none of them had The Simpsons in their backgrounds, and most of us knew that.
Yeah.
And
I think
so,
we all win that round.
And so, no, in our scorekeeping though, the most recently married
Yeah.
did get score point.
True
So
story.
congratulations. Good job.
I will pause the game for a brief minute because we have under 2 minutes left.
You can't, that's just the horn.
No, not the game. This game. What?
Which game?
Grown-ups are talking, Andrew.
Which game, Miss
We have
Liz?
less than 2 minutes in the donation drive for the Maze of Games, which I believe is under Skullcam. If we can show it really quickly. That's Nasacam. There it is, with all of its pig sweeteners. You can see there's a book and there's a Modern
Silicone
Masters
gel.
and some silica gel. For donations of $6.66 and multiples, they're in. And then after this game, we will be doing the drawing for that. Okay, that was our word from our sponsor. Now, back to the game.
Back to the game. So on to the second question, and we're going to start at this end of the couch.
Oh, that's worse too.
Well, it's the way it works, Mr. Low Heat Sinner. So this is a situational question. We tried to come up with some easier ones because obviously the Simpson one was really hard. Who knew that? So this question requires an A, B, C, or D answer.
Multiple
choice.
Okay, multiple guess.
25%.
So here's the situation. You have to choose what you think they said they would do.
What they would do?
Mhm.
Okay.
What they would do.
Okay.
You got that?
Okay.
So they come upon you and find you asleep in a pool of your own drool. Do they A, post it to social media? B, draw a cat face on you in permanent marker? C, decide it's the ice bucket challenge time? Or D, call your mother?
Those are your only choices.
Those are your only choices. The audience has picked these.
Asleep in a pool of drool?
You're asleep.
Okay.
You're not
You're not
dead.
You're not really looking your best.
What do they do?
Does your husband, spouse, fellow sinner, do they immediately take a picture and post it on social media? That's A. Do they doodle on your face and make you look like a cute little cat?
In permanent marker. That was mine.
Do they decide it's finally time to do the ice bucket challenge to wake you up? Or do they call your mother and tell your mother how inappropriate you are?
All right, I'm going with cat face.
You going with cat face. Cat face would be answer number B. Ashton, show us your card. Oh!
D.
He said he'd call your mama.
Wow.
That is totally better.
He would call your mama. That's what he said. Uh-oh. Tally? Jer, you've been with him for quite a while now.
Mm-hmm. I know it.
And you're wearing a halo, so you're obviously married.
Okay, what was it? Cat and permanent marker, or social media, or call your mom, or ice bucket challenge?
Yes.
Those were the 4 choices.
If those are the only four choices.
Those are the only choices. Well,
He had to choose as well.
he knows that my mother wouldn't be any help at all and would probably just tell him something ridiculous.
We have to speak up.
Yeah.
Could
And
you boost center?
he'd have to deal with the bed soaked in ice bucket challenge water. And we don't have any ice cube trays in our house that have ice in them.
I like how she's
It's one of 4, Tally. One of 4.
That's
hate
game
it.
show. We don't need to
B,
stretch
B,
for
C.
time.
One of 4!
Choose.
We have a lovely array of colorful permanent markers in our house thanks to my crafting, and he does know where to find them. So I'm going to go with that one.
Jer?
Switch that card around first, Jer.
Hey!
Draw.
Cat
There's
face.
a point. You see that? There's a point.
Ashley?
Excellent. Ashley, you've known James for a long time.
Uh-huh.
Good times and bad times. What's he doing to you?
He's posting it to Twitter.
He's social media.
Yes,
That's another point. So
That
we
is
now
fine.
have a
You
tie
get like an
going.
extra credit for being fast in your decision making.
So the last one was called. She said that when I was like,
Call you.
on.
Call the mother.
That would never happen.
So what is he doing to you, Kathleen?
Okay, hold on.
You're
What was
sleeping.
C is Ice Bucket Challenge.
Ice
Wouldn't
bucket.
do that.
Cat face.
B is
photo.
cat.
He would not.
A is social
He would
media.
not draw on my face with permanent marker because Graham knows that that would make me upset because then I would have to like wash my face. So I say A, post it to Twitter for the lulz.
Yay!
Ah.
Process of elimination.
So that has put you.
My halo.
We had some
sorry.
halo problems here, but you are in the lead with that correct answer.
It's the least bad.
Yeah, given the options A.
A. Given the options A.
I was gonna pick A. But
Did you call my mom? No, what cat face?
What is wrong with you?
I only own Sharpies! I thought you do this and then A.
Yeah. What you
No,
need to do is
you were the odds-on favorite going into
I
this.
know,
weren't you?
right?
cat face then C, Ice Bucket Challenge, then A, post.
Then D, call it.
All of the
Yeah,
above.
because you have to call the mother and say, I messed up.
Yeah.
How do I fix this?
Yes.
Yeah,
She,
she comes
she
to
would
sleep
like
on
to
your
come
couch
home
for a
and
while.
she's saying something called divorce.
All
We're not married.
right.
So on that note, the gentleman must leave the room.
Oh,
Yeah.
good question.
You can pass your markers and your pads of paper onto your respective spouses.
Oh, look at my grill, yo.
Now, somebody take Ashton's computer away from him. There's no peeking. No peeking.
We can probably bring the chat back now. As well.
Yes, we can bring the chat. Come on back, chat. We've had you
Are we
hidden.
doing multiple rounds, or do we only have to ask each other 2 questions? Just 2.
Thank you.
We decided, seeing as there were so many couples, we should only do
I
2.
know, right? We all got that one.
We each got a point.
Team Sin is Hey, Team Married is doing pretty
Don't
well.
ask me.
Yeah, better than last year.
So chat, because I can finally see you again. So far, so good. We're all having a good time.
The return
Yes,
of the chat.
The return of the chat. We didn't want to
Oh,
block you
don't
out.
tell me how
We
close I
Return
am
to
to
the
a
map.
point. Don't tell me the odds.
Okay, so
wait.
we're gonna move right along, Liz, so you can celebrate your point when it happens. Girls, it's nice to see you all.
Nice to see you.
We're gonna start with Cori again.
She's ready.
So this is the question. Remember, it's what you think he's gonna say. Just gonna, review those rules one more time. What was Ian's first computer make and model?
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Really?
No.
We know he'll know
Wait,
what it
can I
is.
clarify? Are we talking about the first one that they had access to, or the first one that they, as a human being, not in their family home,
The
what he
question
would
is,
answer?
what would he answer?
What he's
What
going to,
would he
and he is
answer?
going to take into account what he thinks you would say.
Yes.
He would answer.
Because we know these gentlemen all had computers.
It could be a specific brand. It could be the red one. It could be the one that goes
I'm like,
bleep
he
blue.
talks about this all the time, but the names just go right
He assumes you
We
listen.
can't help you. Either way, you must write down on your card, ladies, what his first computer make and model.
What was?
Model. I
couldn't
can't
make
tell
a
you
model
that, but I
because
know that's where you got it from.
I have to say that when I wrote this question down, I was like, wow, normally you'd ask that about cars.
Yeah.
But these guys don't have cars.
No, screw cars.
They wouldn't even know what a car really was.
Greg does
So,
not even have a driver's license.
I mean, and I don't really know computers, so maybe
James
they
drives a minivan.
maybe they don't have makes and models. But I thought computers had little names on them.
Yeah.
Like Commodore 64, an Apple.
That's the problem.
Like I'm pretty sure my first computer was an Apple Classic 2
My first one ran DOS.
that had a little teeny tiny itsy bitsy screen.
Yeah.
I think the first computer I had was like it was probably. Did they call like sub 286s anything? Because it was probably a sub 286. It had like a floppy drive.
You have to write down on your piece of paper, Kathleen.
She's already.
Have we all written down a computer model except for Tally?
Tally, write something down.
Not really terrible. Graham does not have a driver's license.
You can have as long as it's a fairly good description that he might use, we'll let you get away with that.
I don't think this is
I wrote down the one that we have stored in our house. It's not necessarily correct.
I don't care where you got your answer
Putting that
from.
out there.
Well, okay.
But
It might be what he answers though.
Yeah. No.
Have you got a second piece of paper, ladies?
Yes.
Yes.
Are we ready, Tally? So this is in honor of Cam. I know Cam's not here today, but he was so spectacular in reciting that periodic table. Everybody watched Cam do the periodic table.
Yeah.
What did he
I-
get? 39 right in a row? I mean, it was
I
mind-boggling.
mean, none of our men can do that. So.
No, I knew they couldn't do that.
Oh, good.
And the chat knew they couldn't do that. But the chat wondered, other than the precious metals, because we all know gold, silver, platinum, and what would be your spouse's favorite
Favorite element?
element?
Oh God.
Really?
I question the legitimacy. legitimacy of this game.
If you can't name your husband's favorite element, your science major.
Cam did recite the periodic table not only from memory, but he worked it out in the noble gases and all the different sections. It was very impressive.
So, this is my guess. He's gonna say argon because it thinks it's so noble.
There
That's
you
a
go.
good answer. Yeah.
That's the kind of thing Gray would do.
Yeah.
He'd be like,
What's the name of that?
You just can't do gold, silver, copper. Those are the easy ones.
It also means you don't necessarily have to do a
Anything
real
else?
one, depending on what they're. You're just trying to pick
oh,
what
no.
they're gonna say.
Oh, no, it has to like.
I can't remember the name. Can I describe it?
Yeah,
Yes,
Sure.
yes,
What is it?
Tally.
We might know the name.
It's whatever they're gonna answer.
You know, maybe it's the hardest one to say, or the shiniest one, or maybe it's noble,
That one
like
next to that
Kathleen's
other one.
answer.
Well, I mean, like, if we could come up with like a fake one, you might just say unobtainium for the lulz. But I'm going to assume that this is for
Not your Graham.
my gram.
He would go for a laugh.
Well, I don't know.
Over-
because does he
over
have to
the right
pick one
answer?
from the periodic table of elements, or just an element that may or may not be
Yeah, because
real?
if he is going for a joke, it'll be hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
So we have to keep them to the periodic table of
Periodic
elements.
table.
Okay.
Keep them to the periodic table.
I really like the halos, by the way. Just, I don't know if the.
Because I was going with the fake one because I really think that's what.
That's okay. The game, the premise of the game is
No,
to write down what you think
okay,
he's gonna
the
say.
thing is though, like you have to be
She was
very
this
specific
problem last year,
about,
too.
about the constraints of the question.
Let's
But yeah,
let's
but
move
if-
along
if
since
one of
we've
the
already been
question
doing
is
this for
which one of the
35
periodic
minutes.
tables-
Yeah.
If he answers one
Let's
that's
keep
not on the
going.
periodic table, that's entirely him.
Boy, it's a tough crowd this year. I'll tell you.
Okay.
Rules lawyer.
You guys are stressed
Are you
out.
guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
I had to win it.
Okay. Can we bring the Simon? Can we bring the boys back in?
Please.
To get 1 point.
We need to get Liz some donations. That total needs to go up.
Yeah, because Liz is not only driving, but she's going to score a point here pretty soon.
Oh, yeah, she is.
I hope so.
And that will be one of the first points scored this year, will it not?
It'll be the second point this year.
Hey, buddy.
What are my chances?
You look comfy.
I know, right?
Hello. Swim? This is
I'm
not
sorry,
going
honey.
well.
These are weird questions.
Everyone's apologizing.
Hey, you know, I had the chat help me. Happy to have the assistance.
I will go on.
Look, 2 questions and we're through this.
You're a sad angel.
I like it how Grams has converted to a mad scientist.
Yeah.
Well, because if I put it up, I obscure Kathleen's face with the halo.
Is that a macro flash?
Yeah, it's a ring flash.
Sure. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. It's gonna give me great eye reflection.
Okay, so the girls really struggled with this, but I think that you guys are all going to know this answer super fast.
Yes, and if
Super
you
fast.
could, when you reveal your answer, if you could say it clearly so the microphone, because the chat can't see the
Cards.
Okay.
paper.
42. David Tennant.
Michael Bugler.
Oh, excellent, good answers from last year.
I wish that was the question. I knew that.
I wish that was a person.
Here we go. We're
Yeah, so do I.
gonna mess it up. We're gonna start with James.
Sure.
James.
Yeah.
What was your first computer? Make and model.
Make and model.
Oh.
Whatever information you can provide that might match what she wrote on her card.
Yeah, what does Ashley think was your first?
Yeah, what does Ashley think was my
Correct.
first computer?
Oh, right. Would you?
Huh.
That's real.
I'm like so trying to like telepathically tell you. Like start writing letters.
Now you did have a first computer, I
My
assume,
hands are
James.
here.
Oh, I can name you all my computers and what they were. But
Told
she
you they
doesn't-
could name
she
them
doesn't
all.
know that.
So what would I have answered for you?
What does she know?
What do I know?
That's an awful lot of coaching going on there, Ashley.
I'm not writing anything on this.
I
back.
figured I'd
No
crash
idea.
right
That's why
before
my
we
hands
get
are
the
up.
point.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
I feel like I want to go with the smart ass answer too, because I feel like she would have, but maybe not. I don't know.
Ashley, give a smart ass answer.
Never.
All right, well I'm going
Give
to
us an answer, James.
go with the
Surely not.
smart ass answer one and say the one with the the one with the monitor.
Ashley,
Face
please
is
show
telling
us
me
your
that
answer.
you're not really there, James.
No, what did
But
you
let Ash. What did your
The
Ashley?
one you
what
got
did
from CompuSmart.
Oh,
the one you
wow.
got from CompuSmart was that
I didn't
actually
get it
correct?
right where you got it from.
That was my second computer.
Oh.
Also, I had no idea why you know that, but that's impressive.
I remember you had to pay your parents back for it.
Yeah, no, you're right. But that was not my first computer, unfortunately. So.
And I'm learning that you had Copy Smart out here.
Yes.
Years ago.
Graham.
You know what?
I think we've picked you next.
Okay. This might be.
First computer.
I feel like. Well, no, you can't say anything yet.
No,
I feel
yeah.
like
Somebody hold her mouth.
maybe there's unfair advantage here. I don't know, but I feel like Kathleen wrote down a Commodore 64.
Yay!
Yay! Could that be because that's the soundtrack from Lily Ready Run?
Yeah, well, yeah, that was the inspiration for it.
And that was right, correct?
Well, technically, no.
Yeah.
Technically, my first computer was a Tandy Coco 3.
Nice.
That sounds like a candy or something.
The Coco stood for color computer.
I
Because it was a computer that could actually render things in color, but I did not have a colored monitor. The monitor was black and green.
Nice.
You know,
Lovely.
But you know what? Thank you for knowing that I would not be correct.
I think
Well, I was
that
like, why
puts you
would she
guys
ever
way
know that I
ahead,
had
right?
Tandy?
Are they at 3
I
or
think they
4?
just win, actually.
I think none of you can catch up to these two now, but
Well, we
we'll
are the most newlywed.
It's
That gives
true.
us a huge advantage.
apparently that helps.
Okay, let's finish the question.
Let's carry on.
See if we're ready.
Ian, what did Cori write was your first computer?
Well, as an Apple owner, I think I may be at an advantage because there's a lot fewer names to get it mixed up.
You should see Cori's face. It's
And
fantastic.
I think we've actually, I think I've talked at length at her about this.
Oh, no.
So-
Oh, much better.
Corey, I feel your pain.
At length.
So, I'm going to give the truthful answer and say it was an Apple IIc.
Yeah.
Apple II.
They made it with C, but we'll give it to you.
Now, is this
I
what
wasn't
perchance?
prepared to write Apple IIe. Okay.
Is
I
this
wasn't
perchance stored in your house?
No, but the Apple II that I found from a road trip through BC when I was 12, I do still store at my house.
You totally sold me on those clicky keyboards, by the way.
Oh,
Clicky keyboards.
All right.
use
So we
them
got
on
1 point for them.
live stream,
Who
Oh,
is
yeah.
next?
So we're gonna come all the way down to Ashton and Kara because I know that Ashton's a computer guy,
Oh, this is gonna go further.
and I know
I am
that
a computer guy, yes.
you had a first computer that you loved.
Oh, that I loved.
Well, you
Really?
probably did. Did she write it down correctly?
I can tell you that, unlike Ian, I have not talked about this extensively.
I'm surprised by that.
Because she would be terribly bored
Watch my
and not know half of the words that I'm using. So I'm also going to go with a smart ass answer and say the one in the box.
Oh, no.
No?
The one that you used to format discs for your dad for money.
That's the first computer I had.
It's
was
like
in
his
Canada.
first job was like formatting
Yeah.
discs for his
This
dad.
is when
for
like
cash.
the like 3 1/4 inch discs didn't come formatted. You had to format them yourself.
Wow.
So my dad would have me and my brothers there, sticking discs in, formatting them, waiting for them to be done, and then paying us pennies on the hour.
Child labor, nice.
It was good. I had fun.
That's why people have children to exploit them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Minions.
That is-
Kathleen, you need to
that is
think of
the
them like
number one
minions.
reason.
Or we have 1 answer left?
Yeah.
Yes, we're off to Jer.
Okay, so my actual first computer, and this is not my answer, my actual first computer was an IBM 386.
That was my first computer.
I don't know if it had a name or if it was just an IBM 386 at the time, but that is what it was. I think Tally is going to write a Macintosh or possibly Macintosh Classic, because they're all the same thing, because that's something that she might know.
Tally, might you know
I
that?
went with the same thing Kathleen had.
Oh, another Commodore
I
64.
thought she might answer
If
that,
you
but
actually had one or not, or
no,
if you
I
had,
only
like,
ever played with
Sega
Grams.
Genesis, or if I knew you'd played on one. I couldn't remember which ones you had and which ones you had to go play.
It's like a computer.
Now, before we move off this question, who here in this room still has their original computer, gentlemen?
No.
Well, it's at the moon base, but yeah, we have it.
Just checking.
Yeah.
Some of us throw things away.
Ooh.
We use it as
Or we
as
make
a prop.
them throw them away.
We used it as a prop in the 2013 video, not even a year ago.
Yep. All right.
Okay, the last one, this came in from the internet too, was in honor of Cam, who did such a wonderful job reciting the periodic table. We remember that?
Oh, jeez, yeah.
How many did you roll, Graham? 39?
He got through, yeah. He got, I don't know, he did a lot. It was, for those who weren't here, it was recite the periodic table of the elements in order.
From memory.
From memory.
Yeah.
And he'd get $1 for each one that he did in order. And he could skip some, but then he had to keep going in order.
But
And
you didn't just recite.
No, he figured it out.
He worked it out. He was like, okay, wait, now we're on the transition metals, which means now we're on this thing, which means
Filled the
this.
orbital.
Like, it was crazy.
Tara,
So,
is Johnny out there?
so on that note, the question that we asked your lovely ladies is, other than the precious metals, which we all know, gold, silver, copper, what's your favorite element on the periodic table? What did your lovely spouse write on her piece of paper?
God, I hope.
Their favorite
What's-
element.
No, your favorite element.
We're gonna
My
start
favorite
with you, Graham, because you know why?
Well, what do they
Because
think of our favorite?
you can answer it wrong now, and still win.
Okay.
Doesn't he already
But for
win?
the pride.
Yeah, okay.
I think you already
What's
win.
so it's excluding what?
The precious metals,
Okay.
gold, silver, those were way too easy.
I'm gonna go with Mercury.
I thought you'd go with a joke. I thought
Oh,
you'd say
Argon, because it's so bussing noble.
Oh!
Close.
Oh, that was so
I
close.
should have gone with the joke.
Yeah,
That's
too
okay.
bad.
Mercury's a liquid metal at room temperature. That's so cool.
That is cool.
How about you,
Right?
Ian? Have you got
Mercury's super
a
neat.
periodic table element that springs to mind?
I'm going to windmill slam tungsten, also known as wolfram.
hydrogen.
Oh. Oh,
Why is it called
you could see the look of disappointment on
Do not
Ian's
know why it's
face.
called wolfram. I really should look that up.
James.
I was wondering if Johnny was here
Oh,
Iron.
and you were gonna do your
Iron?
Because of Iron Man.
Oh. I actually like
That's a
that.
good one, but that's so not what I just wanted to
Helium.
Making funny noises.
Yeah, you're right.
Squeaky
but-
voice.
And it's full of gas, right?
Yeah.
No,
That's method.
That's method.
Apparently we've made these questions too hard this year. Next year we're going to have to stick to the really easy ones.
What did you eat for breakfast?
The really, really easy ones.
What color are her eyes?
What's her favorite color? Jer,
Yep.
if you had to pick a precious metal that was not a precious
The
metal.
only element that I've talked about like a lot that I can think of, and hopefully Tally and I are on the same wavelength for this, is Röntgenium, because it's like gold.
Right.
And I wrote a script with it a while
Remember
ago,
that.
and I really enjoyed that. So-
Okay, that is what I was thinking of, but I couldn't remember the name. I wrote that unnatural element that he and Paul did some blurred joke about that has a half-life of a second or something.
That is 100% correct.
Good job.
Well
done, Jess.
well earned
It's
point.
in the same
It is in the same like
area
vertical
as
column
gold.
as gold.
Yeah, but it's like
But it has a half-life of like less than a second, or it's a few seconds or something like that.
What's that?
Incredibly radioactive.
All right, our final couple. Have you guys got any right?
No.
I don't think so.
Get this, Ashton. Come on.
Yeah,
this is the
What
one.
is it?
I have no idea what you would think it is,
Mm-hmm.
but it's Mercury.
Yeah. No.
Mercury.
Yeah,
I did
So
it.
Ashton said Mercury as well.
that would be my second.
'Cause it's
one.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's awesome.
All right, we have crowned a winner.
So,
Yay!
Graham and Kathleen, congratulations. I'm sorry that we had to retire. I was really, I must say I dropped some serious money today betting on you and Ian. I'm in trouble later.
I want to put the
All
chat
right,
back
let's
up
get
on
the
screen.
chat back going and get these energies up and.
Oh, we have to draw our prize.
Yeah.
Your feels?
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna take this down a notch.
Well, should we
Are we
bring them
down?
up and then back down?
You want to take them up and then down?
Let's take 'em
Well,
up.
let's find a winner. We need to pull a winner for them.
And let's get some donations in. 'Cause
Okay,
This is what
so,
this is all
Graham,
about.
Yeah.
Can you pull a winner for this giveaway?
I sure can.
I'm gonna hit this button. Hey, start! You're good. You're fine.
What if I break it?
You won't. points out of what probably should be about 6 or 7.
It's not moving.
It will. It will. You just gotta
It
give it a
has to
second.
start.
Give it a little gas.
What?
What are we?
There it goes.
What are we doing? This is the which one is?